Welcome to Emene, the industrial and economic hub of Enugu State, Nigeria. Today we're taking a drive through a corridor of change, from new artisan junction through bustling streets, transformative infrastructure, and into the future of urban living. By the end of this narration, you see why Emene is more than a community. It is where opportunity meets growth. As we turn off New Artisan Junction onto the main arterial roads leading deeper into Emene, you will notice the expansive dual carriageway is being laid out, wide enough to signal a new era of mobility and connectivity. Across Enugu City and the Emene axis, the state government has approved massive road networks with billions in funding to construct urban and rural roads, including feeder streets that link neighborhoods to major transport corridors. These are not mere patch-ups. They are expensive projects designed for future traffic demands with proper drainage, culverts, and street lights. Before long, you'll begin to see new traffic light installations at major intersections, a clear sign of urban planning aimed at easing traffic flow where once there were hours of long jams. These signal systems are part of a comprehensive effort to modernize traffic management and de-risk urban congestion that has long plagued Emene and its surroundings. Up ahead is one of the flagship structural projects, the Eke Obinagu Flyover, a federal and state project currently being handled by the Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi. This elevated interchange currently being constructed is designed to relieve congestion and connect key districts with minimal stop and go traffic. It marks a shift from ordinary intersections to modern grade separated infrastructure that channels vehicles across routes. Still up ahead is the Eke Obinagu Flyover. We are currently at New Haven Extension and we'll be driving past Proda Emene, where the new Enugu City is sited. In my previous video, I made a detailed video on the new Enugu City, where it is actually located. Somewhere at Proda Emene, a dual carriage road, 16 kilometers long, that connects to Owo Junction. 6 kilometers of the road has already been tarred, and 10 kilometers is still yet to be tarred. When you watch the video, you see work going on site day after day, and soon the new Enugu City project will be launched fully and new estates will emerge. Such bridges of the Eke Obinagu aren't only about traffic flow, they are visible symbols of progress that influence how people perceive an area's value. It will interest you to know that the Akanu Ibiam International Airport is also located just 2 minutes drive from the New Haven Extension, where we are right now, and is often referred to as Enugu Airport, strategically located here in Emene. This facility is more than a transport hub, it's an economic gateway. The airport is undergoing continuous upgrades, including expansion of its international terminal, which was fully designated as an international airport years ago. It is set to undergo a 30-year federal concession arrangement that may see substantial private investment and new airline services, including increased flights. Linked directly to Emene's road network are its improvements, improved airport access boosts, commercial traffic, tourism and logistics flow, and becomes a big plus for commercial real estate and hospitality rentals. Adjacent to the airport, the state also launched Enugu Air, a state-owned commercial airline that symbolizes local ambition. This airline connects Emene not just with domestic destinations, but builds a brand identity for Enugu as a travel and business destination, a factor that over time increases demand for nearby properties, hotels, and accommodation. Leaving the airport area, our route joins an ambitious roadway known as the new Enugu City dual carriage road, which is by Proda Emene, a route that threads through planned urban districts towards Owo Junction and beyond. Part of a broader urbanization blueprint, this road around Proda Emene isn't simply pavement. It's a spine connecting new residential zones, commercial parks, and smart city nodes. The government's vision is to create a unified modern city that includes multiple key districts with resilient infrastructure, technology integration, and orderly growth. As we all know that Owo has now been urbanized, and Owo is where the governor of Enugu State is from. So Owo is no longer recognized just as a rural community, it has been urbanized. Let's look at the broader government projects and infrastructural vision. All these projects are part of a larger coordinated development plan. Roads, bridges, flyovers, traffic lights, airports are being integrated into a cohesive urban strategy, often backed by multi-billion naira budgetary allocations for construction, reconstruction, and road network expansion. This reflects a deliberate urban modernization policy aimed at enabling commerce, boosting mobility, and catalyzing private property and industrial growth in and around Emene. What does this all mean to real estate? As you can see the dualization of the 21-kilometer road that connects from Enugu, Emene Agnes to Abakaliki. First, connectivity increases desirability. Properties close to major infrastructures like the airport and new highways typically see rising demand because they reduce travel time for residents, workers, and businesses. Secondly, perception matters. When a region transitions from congested streets to modern interchanges and well-planned roads, investors begin to price land, apartments, and commercial spaces at higher values. Third, employment and commercial activity increases, boosting demand for rental housing and office leases. With Enugu's population growth and influx of businesses setting up in Emene, landlords and developers have a tailwind for rental yields and capital acquisition. You can see the street lights located here at the Eke Obinagu roundabout, and up next is the flyover itself. These aren't speculative notions. Across cities, globally, airports, expressways, and urban development corridors consistently drive up local property values as connectivity and amenities improves. Emene's strategic advantage. Wow, you can see this powerful flyover which has been erected at this location, helping for mobility and ease of transport. Emene's transformation isn't an isolated story. It is a strategic network of infrastructure and opportunity. The industrial heartland of Enugu, linked to the Owo interchange, modern roads, and major air connectivity, is becoming a nexus for commercial logistics, residential neighborhoods, tech and business park potentials, hospitality, and tourism. All these together elevates Emene's profile among investors, developers, and prospective residents. As we move further ahead and we complete our drive from New Artisan Junction through flyovers, airports, smart city roads, and into Emene's evolving landscape, the picture is clear. Infrastructure is transforming not just pavement and steel, it's reshaping lives and values. Today's developments are more than engineering feats. They are catalysts for growth, turning Emene into a livable, connected, investable, and future-ready part of Enugu. When roads open, commerce follows. When airport expands, doors open to the world. And when people see structured, planned growth, land and property values rise in tandem, a lot begins to happen. A few days ago, the IGR of Enugu moved from its initial internal generated revenue to 406 billion naira. This shows growth, this shows progress. And the governor of Enugu State is projecting 870 billion naira in internally generated revenue before 2028. This is your opportunity. Find out properties in this location you can invest in. We have good properties here that sell for 10 million naira. We have those that sell for 15 million naira. We have properties in Owo selling for 5 million naira. And we have those selling for 12 million naira also. There are good properties in this location that can earn you good return on investment. If you're seeking for a land banking property, this is a perfect location. If you're seeking for a place where you can get affordable lands to build your house, that duplex or bungalow, this is a perfect location. Further down, I'll be showing you Signature Estate, where we have plots in a developed neighborhood selling for 15 million naira, and it comes with a registered document, deed of assignment, and power of attorney. This is one location you shouldn't sleep out on. You can see the road is being widened and expanded all the way to Abakaliki. Commercial industries are rising fast, and a lot is happening in Emene. Don't say you weren't told. Act now. Enjoy the drive as you discover Signature Estates. For more inquiries on how you can invest in this location, call Cozy of Africa on 081 0774 8424. Do well to watch my previous video on the new Enugu City location, and I'll be waiting for your call. Alright, so we are right here, and we'll be taking our left turn into Signature Estate, and you can see the neighborhood, well developed, coming up really nice. Buildings and structures are here. Clients who have invested already are fencing their plots, and this is a good place to invest. It is not far from the major road. Just the entrance gate is just on the Enugu Abakaliki Expressway, and you take a drive into the estate itself. The duplex you can see right there is going for 200 million naira. So with this amount, you would know the value of plots in this location. These plots here are currently selling for 25 million naira. But if you go a little bit down this axis, just 2 minutes drive more, you would get Signature Estate, which you'll be seeing shortly in this video, selling for 15 million naira. I'll encourage you to take a plot or more at Signature Estate. This is one of your best entry opportunities into the booming real estate market of Enugu. If you've invested into locations like Centenary City, Independence Layout Phase 2, Eke Axis, then Emene is another fast rising location you need to take advantage of before you miss out on what is happening right here. Tomorrow is here. Look around and enjoy the serenity this location has to offer. This location also has good access to water. You can see the pumping machines there. People drill water and get to their houses, and that is one problem you wouldn't have to face if you get a property right here in this location. There's access to water. There are water bodies around this location in Emene. You can see the green plants and palm trees growing healthily, signifying a source of water around this location. Signature Estate is just right here. That is it. This is Signature Estate, and it is here.
It is no longer news that good things are happening daily in Enugu State. While investors are buying other locations, smart investors are silently buying out plots at Emene region. You all know that the Enugu Abakaliki Flyover is already 90% complete, and this has further added value to properties in this location. Remember, Emene is a bustling commercial region after Night Mai, where you have industries and factories. We have palm oil processing machines, filter factories along this area, and other industries. Now, this Signature Estate is located at Akwoga in Emene, which is less than 7 minutes from the Eke Obinagu Flyover. This property is located just 2 minutes drive from the major road, Enugu Road. So we're taking a drive around the estate. This is the phase one of this beautiful estate, the signature estate, which is currently selling for 15 million naira per 500 square meters. With just 15 million naira, you can get a plot for yourself right here in Emene region. Remember, we have the new Enugu Smart City coming up at Ichetenche, which is also less than 8 minutes drive from this location. While you invest in locations like Independence Layout, Centenary City, Eke region, you must not miss out on Emene. Remember, variation, they say, is the spice of life. And why is it important that you diversify your portfolio across different locations? This is good because once development reaches to where your property is sited, it automatically affects it positively. This will help you in case you plan to liquidate or sell your properties in future. You can easily do that still while having properties in other locations speaking for you. This is not the Emene we used to know. Emene has changed drastically. And few months from now, few years from now, this location will be primed for massive development and influx of people who are seeking for affordable housing in Enugu State. Call me now